Holy shit, let's go right here.
Trying for two.
Oh my god! Oh, we got it, bro! Holy shoot! What up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you after week 12. We just beat the Arizona Cardinals 25-24 on a last-second 2-point conversion play to take the lead by 1 point. We were losing pretty much the whole entire game. We were getting out physicaled in the run game and on both sides of the ball. Justin Herbert had a hell of a game. This guy showed everybody why he is one of the top 3 to 5 best quarterbacks in the NFL. This guy is incredible with his back against the wall, carrying the entire Chargers team. He got bailed out by his defense in late in the game. Defense played good enough. They tightened up at the end to give Justin Herbert 3 chances at the very end to score that last second touchdown, right at the end. And Justin Herbert came through with a incredibly clutch final drive we had the chance to kick the extra point to tie it 24-24, but Brandon Staley with balls of steel to go for the win. He risked the entire game. That's like going all in on the poker table. We had the season on the line. If we lose this game, we're losing to a 4-7 team. That is pretty devastating to our playoff hopes because we need to pretty much win. We only have 2 more losses to give, and we need to make it to 10 wins with, we have, 6 more games, and we need to make it to 10 wins. We're 6-5. We need to win 4 out of the next 6 games. So if we would have lost, we would have been just about done here. So hats off to this team, mainly Justin Herbert. This guy played like a god, pretty much, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but he played really amazing. He was under pressure. He had no run game again. Story of the entire season. No run game. This guy is doing it all. He was our leading rusher. And Brandon Staley, balls of steel to go for that. And I was having a heart attack near watching that 2-point conversion. It would have been so sad to lose like that. But we made it. I was ecstatic. I think, all Chargers fans were going crazy. Such euphoria to win like this, keep the season alive. Hats off to the entire team. Hats off to Justin Herbert mainly, but hats off to this entire team. Here I'm drinking Celebrator, Bavarian German beer, 6.7%. Went out to Bevmo just looking for a beer that seemed like it fit. And this one, I'm tired of drinking these bad beers from these losses. Try to have the beer match the game. Celebrator, this one was a little expensive. It was probably like $5 for a bottle or something like that. So, let's try it out. Let's see. That's a nice beer. That's smooth. This is a nice beer. Smooth, just happy. This beer just makes me happy. That game made me happy. Wow, I really like this one. Celebrator. I'm celebrating now. I'm impressed, actually. That's a 6.7. Good. Okay, I'm going to go into these stats. Justin Herbert, 35 for 47, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, 109 rating. Again, this guy threw it 47 times. Way too much for a good team's quarterback to be throwing it. We want our quarterback to throw it less than 40 for sure. So this just, again, it's the story of the season. I saw pretty much the same thing this game as I've seen the whole entire season. Justin Herbert carrying this team pretty much. Again, throwing it 47 times, barely squeezing out the win. Our rush game was pretty much non-existent again. And the stat line tells you everything you need to know. 47 attempts, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, almost 300 yards. This guy played amazing. We would not even have a hope in hell without Justin Herbert, clearly. Everyone knows that. And, people want to hate on this guy because he's not winning, but he's carrying this team because the Chargers overall just not good enough, really. I don't want to be mean, but yeah, Justin Herbert, what did we do to be so lucky to have you on our team? Wow. Okay, rushing, Justin Herbert, the leading rusher. This dude is doing everything. 4 carries, 38 yards, 9.5 average, long of 23. Austin Eckler, 5 carries, 20 yards, 4.0 average, long of 9 yards. Austin Eckler ran it for 20 yards. Like, bro, you're a great player. I understand that our team, probably Lombardi, abandoned the run, but it's because we couldn't get anything going on the run. This team needs to be built better. GM needs to do a better job filling out the roster, O-line, get a big back. We need to do whatever it takes to get a rush game. We barely beat a 4-7 team with Justin Herbert throwing it 47 times. He did everything because we have no rush game. We need a rush game. We desperately need a rush game. And once we have a good one, we will be a playoff team for sure. I guarantee it. I freaking 100% guarantee if we have a good rush game, we will be a playoff team. No doubt about it. For sure. Given that our defense, at least we have 11 people on the defense tackling. So we desperately need a rush game here. Josh Kelly came back 2 rushes, 4 yards. Isaiah Spiller, 2 rushes, 3 yards. I guess we're going to put this on our offensive line. Our offensive line is just, just like a ragtag group of guys at this point, it seems like. Just not good enough, guys. It's just not good enough. We're happy because we won, but if we lost, I'd really be ripping into these guys as I've done just about every single week because the rush game is pretty much non-existent. We ran 13 times, 65 yards, 38 came from Justin Herbert. Receiving, DeAndre Carter has been big for us. 7 receptions, 73 yards, touchdown. Austin Eckler, 11 receptions, 60 yards, a touchdown. Josh Palmer, 5 for 56. Keenan Allen, 5 for 49. Gerald Everett, 4 for 18, and a 2-point conversion that won us the game. Josh Kelly, 2 for 16. Hats off to these receivers. They're not all-stars, but they're pretty good. I'm not hating on our receivers. You might say, oh, we need a speed receiver. Yeah, that would be great. I'm not saying we don't, but the receivers are not they could be better, but they're not the weak spot on this team. The weak spot is the run game. It is. Look at the stats. It's right there. I'm looking right at it. It's the run game. DeAndre Carter has played good. Palmer has been pretty good, So, yeah. That's about it. I'm going to defense now. Alohi Gilman led the team in tackles, 10 pass deflection. Drew Tranquil again at the near the top, 9 tackles. Derwin James, 8 tackles and interception. He should have probably just knocked it down, but that's a pick. He's a stud, huge player on our team, and he had a forced fumble. Big player for us. We need this guy. He's played, I think, every single game, and he's been massive for us. Michael Davis, 6 tackles. He had a sack, and he had a sack. He played really well. He got a game ball. He pretty much shut down Hopkins. Let me see Hopkins. Well, Hopkins had 4 for 87, but Michael Davis, he played pretty good. Kyle Van Noy 5 for 4, Bryce Callahan 5, Morgan Fox 4, Khalil Mack 3, Falco 2. Khalil Mack, how many sacks did we get? We got 1 sack by Michael Davis. Let's see what we can say about this defense. This defense gave up way too much in the run game. Again, let's look at what they did. Kyler Murray, 18 for 29. He threw for 185 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. We did pretty good in the pass game. We put some pressure on Kyler Murray, but I want to see more pressure put on. But the killer was in the run game. Look at this. James Conner, 25 carries, 120 yards, 4.8 average. Kyler Murray, 7 for 56 and a touchdown. The whole team ran it for 34 times for 181 yards and a touchdown. We ran it 13 for 65. So pretty much they outran us. They ran the ball for 3 times more running yards. That should be a killer. If they run it for 3 times more yards, you're going to lose the game just about 9 out of 10 times, I think. And the only reason we won was because obviously Justin Herbert is an incredible player. I've said it a billion times. And our defense tightened up at the end. So yeah. What else can we say? Trying to keep this one short. Pretty much we were getting beat again in the trenches. It's the story of the season and pretty much the story of Tom Telesco's entire tenure here. Being weak in the line of scrimmage, being weak in the run game, weak at run defense, being strong passing, expecting the passing game to overcome all odds, which today we got lucky that it was able to work, to beat this 4-7 team, barely beat this 4-7 team, which we should, if we were good, we should have just beat them straight up. So we took it down. It was a freaking scary nail biter. And I'm just saying, guys, we need a run game. We need a run defense. And we need to just become a more complete team. They ran it down our throats like the Chiefs did, pretty much, I think. Like the 49ers did for sure. Like many teams have done to us. We couldn't really stop the run very well until it was very obvious that they were running it in the end when they had the lead in the end of the fourth quarter. We knew that they were running it, so we were able to, commit more guys to it. So that needs to be better for sure. This was no easy task, guys. We probably should have lost this game, to be honest. We probably should have lost to this below average team. But, God, by the football gods and Justin Herbert, and, gotta give credit to the rest of the guys, because it's not just Justin Herbert. There's people catching the balls. There's people making tackles on defense. But the supreme leader is Justin Herbert, and, it is what it is. So, not a very good performance by the Chargers. But a win's a win. So now we are 6-5. We again have a winning record, and we're in the playoff hunt. We kept ourselves in the playoff hunt with this game. We have 6 more games. We need to go win 4 out of 6. I think most of the games are winnable. We can lose 2 games. And we play the Dolphins and the Titans. Those might be the ones we lose, but it's not easy to win in this league. It doesn't matter who you're playing. Doesn't matter if you're playing a no-win team. These guys are all grown men, been playing football their whole life. They are physical, strong. It's not going to be easy at any level. Any team is going to be difficult. So let's be glad. Let's drink. Let's be merry that we won this game. We handled our business. We have a week until the next game to be happy, you know? And we have to hope that we come back and we take care of our business next week and continue this run of winning. Let's go on a run now and just start winning all these games. I want to say we have the team to do it, but it's not really looking like it. But we have Justin Herbert. We have some pieces, and anything is possible with these guys. We barely lost to the Chiefs. We barely lost to the 49ers. We can do it. And let's hope we do it. That's all there is to say. I mean, yeah. Trying to kill this on video. So, I mean, I think I'm going to end it here. I think I pretty much knocked it all out. Weak in the run game, weak in the run defense, very strong in the passing, offensive line weak, and we got to get better. We got to do better than this, guys, if we're going to start winning playoff games. So, all right. That's a celebration. I'm feeling good. We won that game. Crazy game. Win's a win. And let's go on this run here. Chargers truth throughout. Thank you.